Good morning, Reds. Welcome back to the Kop TV. This is episode 107 of the Hot Kopics. I might be looking to my left and going, that's not Gilly. Who is that? Well, do you want to introduce yourself, lads?
Yeah, no worries. I'm Joe, the Scouse GK, better known as on social media.
Very good goalkeeper, by the way. Very, very good goalkeeper. Nice, you might be seeing him more in goal for us in our shots and that.
Very good freestyler. Very good flirting already.
Anyway, nice
but
to see you, lads.
Lovely to be here, mate.
This morning, lads?
Very good, very positive about everything.
Yeah,
all the time.
That's what we want. That's what we try to bring to the channel. I actually met Joe in the pub the other week when we lost 4-3 to Manchester United. So let's hope that's not an omen for what's going to happen in this show. Eh?
They're the best bonding experiences, though, aren't they? When, yes, when you lose, you know. And then I went back over to you to have a chat because we had a chat at the bar, and you two were just ghosted over.
Yeah,
we
were. Come on, our faces were hollowed over, and it's because we knew we had to come here in the morning and talk about it, which is never nice, and we had to deal with Flex as well, lad, throwing 17 sausages at us, which wasn't fun. But anyway, moving on from that, because it's done, it's over, you can have it. We have got some big things to talk about today. I think we've got 4 or 5 topics. First that we're going to start with is Michael Edwards. So we all know he is back. He has taken a new role as the CEO of Liverpool. So that means everything football-wise goes through this man. So I think we're very happy about this this signing, shall we say, in the sense of the fella knows the club, right? He knows the profile of what we want to play like. He knows the character of the manager that we're going to want to bring into the club. But he's going to have some priorities, right? And so what do we think these priorities are that he's got to focus on?
First one for me is just make us feel comfortable again. I think he's done that already by just, you know, coming on board, innit? Yeah, I know. Because I think FSG needed some good news, innit? And we were all hoping for that news. And when it landed, I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Little comfort blanket for us, innit? But Jürgen is still leaving. Don't forget.
I know. It's like Jürgen's left, so your dad's leaving, but his son's coming back, lad. So it's like, oh, is he going to take the throne over it? I know he's not a manager, and we know that, but we know how important of a role he's played for Liverpool. And let's list some of his transfers. It's been Virgil van Dijk. He sold Coutinho for 140. Like the fella can sell bread to a baker. That's the type of fella he is. He can just sell anything. He buys cheap as well. He's bought his Mo Salah for 30 million, Mane for 30 million. He's done wonders for the club. So I can only imagine in this role where he's got a lot more responsibility, he's going to kick on and continue to do well. For me, do you know what the number one priority is?
Go on.
Trent, please don't go anywhere, lad. You're a scouser. What do you do? Why are these links even happening, lad? I think Michael Edwards has to go now, right, and say, okay, Jurgen Klopp is leaving, but that doesn't mean that you're not a massive part of our future, because he is. In fact, going forward, we can base a team, not necessarily all around him, but him being captain when Virgil eventually bleeds out of the club. I think if I'm Trent, I'm signing a new contract and I'm thinking I could be the next Gerrard, the next Dalglish, the next Liverpool icon, and I can have a statue if I stay here, lad. That's what I'm feeling like. He's got to get that Trent.
I think there's a lot. There is a fair bit of negativity though around Trent. Not even to do with these Real Madrid rumours, and it's because of Bradley coming in and just being boss at right back, innit? And everyone's going, Trent, the classic Trent can't defend thing. That's just not true as well. But Bradley's been boss. Gomez has been boss filling in. So everyone goes, where do we want Trent? And then the midfield suddenly is rebuilt, and then we're like, Trent, I don't know if Trent feels this, but he might feel a bit underappreciated for the level he's performed at. I think he's underappreciated.
He's won everything, hasn't he? He's won everything as a defender, so you can't say he's a bad defender. In the system that he's played, he's benefited the team massively. But you are right. If we look at Bradley and how phenomenally well he's done, and also how well he actually does defend,
I know. There's
a little whisper, even in the back of my mind, I absolutely love Trent, but there's a little whisper when he comes back, you're like, do you drop Bradley? Do you?
I know.
Because look how well he's playing. In fact, what was it that he played today? I think he played against Romania, and we were just discussing it before, right?
Yeah.
He was a massive part of the
best
one
player.
goal that they played. Yeah. He got the highest match rating on the pitch. He stands out in that team. You can see he's taking Jurgen Klopp's tactics over to wherever he goes, and he's standing out, lad. He's unbelievable. So, do you know what? If anything, what a wonderful problem to have.
I know.
Finally, what a wonderful problem to have. Because if I'm honest with you, Trent has never really had that player behind him sort of putting the fire up and sort of perform a bit better, even though I don't think he necessarily needs to perform better. It's crazy. Now he's got competition. How's he going to respond to that? I don't know, right?
Yeah.
And he's getting a new manager. If a new manager comes in, does he start him at right back? What do you think? Do you think he should go back into midfield to work in our team, or do you think he should stay right back?
I think he's too influential in that change of possession, when we're in possession, he just fucks off and just sits there and just does all the bits. I think that's like so key to our game now. In the latter stages of Klopp, as you said, new manager, I don't know what system he's going to play. It's risky to do that, but when you've got Konate and Van Dijk covering, it's fine. But I don't know where he fits, and I think every manager's going to have that headache, but it's great headache to have in it. Yeah.
The way I see it is exactly what you just explained. I really like Trent in a right back position and then drifting into midfield, because what that does is give him like a dynamicness and a freedom, whereas if he plays in midfield and he's stuck there and he's static, he's going to get marked out of the game. He'll have to do different jobs. He won't get the freedom that he necessarily has to roam around and pick these passes, whereas Conor Bradley, that's not the role he's going to play. So I think he's going to play a more traditional right back role where he defend and bomb up the wing. I genuinely think there's place for both of these in the team. It depends what team we are going to go up against.
And how many competitions we play as well, every season.
Exactly.
The flexibility. Look at Robbo coming in and out. I know he's been injured, whatever, but it's been sound, and for Robbo to come in and out and go, fucking hell, we miss Robbo. But he's back and he's bombing down the wing. And let's not forget, like, Trent was the best at that as well. Like he did what Bradley did for like 3 seasons and was the top assist in the Premier League in Robbo.
He's just changed his game a little bit, hasn't he? Because his passing range is so wonderful. He's had to be pushed into midfield.
Too mature, isn't he, for right back?
I wonder if Bradley will grow into a type of player like that. I can't really see it, but you can see that Trent has evolved definitely from his right back role. So next, Michael Edwards, we definitely want you to sign him, lad. That's number one in my opinion. That is absolutely, nail that on, get it sorted, lad. He's the captain of Liverpool in the future, lad. We base our team around him. It's Trent, lad. We need the scouts on the team always. But next, what can we think that he needs to do? Michael Edwards, what's he done already, lads? So going forward, he needs to pick a sporting director, which we've already done, right? I think it's Richard Hughes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Richard Hughes. So
no, it is. Yeah,
and I think he's mates with Richard Hughes. All right, he's from Bournemouth. They've already got a relationship.
He's mates
already
with everyone in football.
Yeah, he's that guy. Yeah. Also, just to add this, right? You know, Michael Edwards turned down Chelsea. He turned down Man United. I think he got looked at by Real Madrid and Barcelona. I don't think they offered him something, but they checked on him. They're like, "You're all right, lad. Do you fancy?" No. Yeah, fine. So that tells you that Michael Edwards is actually quite committed to Liverpool, which is exactly what we want going forward. So I'm happy with that. He's got the new sporting director. He's got a Usman who he wanted. Next is the manager and Trent. They're getting that thing. I think the manager's a big talking point. We talked about Xabi Alonso before this. It looks like he's going to Bayern Munich by the German press. I never trust it until it happens, especially when German reporters are saying he's going to a German club. But if that doesn't happen, he's got to look at a new manager. Who's that possibly going to be? We've seen Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, I think any manager that comes in is going to be, is going to get the backing. They're going to get the faith in it. Do you know what I mean? We'll past the days of just like writing off managers. I mean, we never do that.
No.
Anyway, I mean, with some managers maybe we should offer. I mean, but that's all hindsight, isn't it? Yeah. But like, I think anyone who comes in is going to be an unproven person, because Jürgen was relatively unproven. Yeah, he had like all the, that momentum from Dortmund and that. But I don't mind whoever it is, because I'm going to back them. Yeah. But I just want a bit of like he needs some to prove something.
That's what I was saying about Michael Edwards, knowing the profile of and character that we need. I trust him, if it's not Xabi Alonso, to find somebody that fits us just as well as he would. I don't know who that may be, because it's actually quite dry at the moment for managers that will fit Liverpool. I'm
sure that was the case before Jürgen came. You were like, who is it? Yeah. Oh, Jürgen looks like he's got a bit of a fist pump. Let's get him in. And then it was just, how many years later are we in? That's mad, isn't it? Yeah, and when he come in, he looked dead young as well, and suave. Like German James Bond coming in going, I'm a normal guy.
It's painful that he's going.
It's honestly, it was like that, the death in the family thing, innit? When the texts going around and you're like,
everyone thinks you're joking in that, lad.
I know. I told my wife, and she understood straight away. She was like, "Oh, Joe,
I'll make you a cup of tea when you get
exactly
home."
She did, yeah. She did, yeah.
I'll give you a little cuddle.
She was like, "What's up?" And then she asked me what's up. A few days later, I was like, "Well,
I'm still mourning the loss of Jürgen, mate."
So sad.
All right, so we talk Michael Edwards, and I think we're both very happy that he's come into the club, and we're looking forward to see what he's going to do with our wonderful, wonderful football club.
Yeah, and those priorities for me is just be Michael Edwards, mate. Turn up, be Michael Edwards. That's your priorities.
Be Michael Edwards. That is the word. Lad. Just do what you've already done, lad, and be boss. Be Michael Edwards, please, lads. Yeah, boss. So next topic that we're going to talk about is players during the international break. So usually myself, and everybody else bloody hates these international breaks because it breaks up the season. It's boring. There's not much to watch, and the games aren't really of any importance. But
no one wants to watch England as well.
No,
by the way, because they never score.
Lad.
It's crap.
Also, you know, it's one of them where what I've just said, you don't get to watch your team. But for us as Liverpool fans, and I'm sure Arsenal fans and City fans probably feel the same as well, I welcome this little break for my heart, for my soul, lad, just to be able to relax a little bit, because every game at the moment is just a hard watch, especially because we're not the most convincing team every time that we play, lad. We do have to battle for it every single time. We've had so many late winners. My heart can't necessarily take that week in, week out. I don't know how the players feel if I'm feeling like this. I'm so sorry, Jürgen and all the boys, yeah, but I feel stressed as well, so I don't know how you're feeling. But I'm welcoming in this break as so long as no players get injured, and we've got a lot of players out in their teams now around the world.
Yeah,
we've got a few of them. I think we've got Virgil playing for Netherlands, we've got Robbo for Scotland, Simicast for Greece, we've got Conor Bradley for Northern Ireland, as we just said, and then we've got your man Kelleher,
I know,
who was playing for Ireland, I believe. Yeah,
I have to change this t-shirt, won't
I? He's got the Allison top on.
Nah, yeah, oh mate, he's been unbelievable. But yeah, this international break, let's stay on topic, innit? Like, he kept a clean sheet, 2 saves, loads of passes. I mean, 1 save really boss down to his right hand side, kept Ireland in it. You know, can confirm a clean sheet, and he's just become like a man, hasn't he? Yeah, but he still looks like a boy, and he's still got that energy, and he just looks like an Alisson, doesn't he? Like the way he moves and that, like, it's unbelievable. And people chat about Alisson like, oh, does Alisson get back in the team? And yeah, of course he does, because he's the best keeper in the world. Listen to any goalkeeper like podcast or anything like that, they all say, yeah, Alisson's number 1, and then they talk about the other guys. Do you know what I mean? So I think Kelleher's done a great job in terms of convincing fans that, like, is it a conversation? Is it a conversation? Best keeper in the world? Conversation to keep him in.
Love it.
Alisson's back in, isn't he?
It's boss. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Alisson, best goalkeeper in the world. You're back in. Absolutely. But
don't worry, Ali.
Kelleher has definitely give everybody something to think about. Like, in reality, he's probably a first team goalkeeper anywhere else in the Prem.
He is.
He probably is, lad.
Yeah.
Maybe not the top, maybe not like City and Arsenal, but anywhere else, lad. He's good enough.
Yeah.
He's absolutely proved it. He's stepped up in massive moments for Liverpool. Some of the saves, the one-on-ones, that I genuinely thought Alisson was the only person that could save one-on-ones the way he does. But Kelleher stepped up, mate, and he's doing it in his international team now as well. And this is what wonderful teams are built on, lad. Competition. You see, Mane and Salah, yeah, the reason why they were so good, lad, is because they wanted to be better than one another. That's what it's all about.
Arguing,
but I really do hope that Kelly is still happy to play the role that he's playing in Liverpool, because we absolutely need him, and I can't think of a better second goalkeeper for us, genuinely. I can't think of a better... Can you name in the comments a better second goalkeeper in the Premier League right now other than Kelleher? Can you think of one?
No, I mean, they'll talk about the City guy, but...
I'll tell you again.
No. I know.
He's alright.
Average goalie, and
but Kelly's better. Nate, tell me one that's better in the comments, because I can't think of one. I really want to think of one. Yeah. Anyway, Kelly's done boss for us.
Yeah.
We all seen Lucho's wonderful assist, yeah. He is brilliant down that wing, lad. I think there's been a lot of murmurs about him as well. We've had a few players where fans are not necessarily happy with certain things, but I cannot knock Diaz in his one-on-one when he's got space, lad, and he's up and down that wing. He's one of the best, lad.
I know.
He really is.
We were talking before about, like, taking risks and that. Like, that's his game. People moan like, oh, he loses the ball too much, but I'm like, that's what he's been told to do. Like, Lucho, maybe 1 in 3, mate, you'll get past the guy, and then you'll cross it in, perfect, for Colombia, and then what a finish as well. But he ties people in knots, like you seen there. He made the breakaway, ties them in knots, puts it on a plate for someone.
Brilliant finish. Like, the goal was a wonderful finish, but it was all started by him running down the wing. And also, Spanish defenders, not easy to get past, mate. It's a top team, so he's done well there, and he's assisted the only goal in the game to win the game, so brilliant. Who else we got? We got Virgil and Robbo, who played against each other, unfortunately.
Yeah. I know.
There's a boss picture of them two that Liverpool posted, and they're both shaking hands, and they both got captain's armbands on. And it's just wonderful to see. Like, again, we're talking about Kelly, we're talking about Bradley, we're talking about Trent. Like, the amount of leaders and wonderful players that we've got that are just instrumental for their teams internationally and for us is phenomenal, lad. We have got top quality football players. Unfortunately, though, Robbo did get smoked 4-0. So I'm sure he's not very happy.
No, he's not. Oh, mate. In the changing room as well, big Scott, captain,
getting
beat for, and then watching Gakpo whip in across for our old man Genie to finish as well. He'll be going mad.
Oh, at least there's only a friendly lad, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Havertz, so who have they got next? Netherlands have got Germany, yeah. They beat France 2-0, which is a mad result, right? Because Germany haven't really been playing the best football in the last few tournaments.
For years, yeah.
Yeah, and now
decades maybe, well, 1 decade maybe, yeah.
Beat France with a goal in the first minute with Wirtz, and Havertz, who's been scoring for Arsenal, unfortunately.
I don't fancy it. I don't think Havertz is any
not
good,
into him, no?
No, not at all. Not my type of player.
I've got to hold my L's a little bit on this one, lad, because I said he weren't that great, but he's been playing all right so far. So until he doesn't again, lad, I've got to hold it so far. But anyway, Virgil's got to play Germany next, so that's why I bring it up. That'd be a cool game to watch, actually. I just hope that the lads, honestly, please don't get injured, Virgil. Virgil, I'm looking at you directly right now, lad. We love you. Please don't get injured, lad. Yeah. Stay fit, lad.
He can play in first gear rather than second, because he just strolls around in second gear, doesn't he? Yeah, so just first gear, mate. That's all we need.
Just use the order, yeah? Just the order defending today. No legs, nothing, lad. Yeah, just the order. They'd be scared to get enough. Yeah, that's all you need, lad. Who else do we have? We had Tsimikas playing against Kazakhstan, and they won 5-0. And I believe he got 1 assist in that game, which is always good. I'm not disrespecting the team. Not the best of opposition, right? But still, we want to see our players kicking on in all the games that they play against. You can only beat who you're playing, right?
Greek Gausa.
Do you know what's a great game coming up, actually? Conor Bradley is playing Robbo Scotland very soon. So I'm looking forward to seeing them two have a little up and down as well, right? They're on opposite wing. No, they're on wing.
That's the one, yeah.
Don't know what that
means. They're not opposite side. Not that one,
Pause, yeah. But yeah, that'll be a great little battle to see them two. And again, just testament to our players. How wonderful are these footballers that they can go into these teams and just be the dominant force in it.
I know, and good contest as well, because you look at Robbo, a seasoned left back for years and years, and then you go Bradley, who's like a relatively young lad, but it's going to be a good. You don't know. They'll probably take both of each other on.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant, lad.
Yeah.
Please don't kick each other though, lad. Again, I'm just going to keep reinforcing this. We need you all back. Yeah, and that's going to lead me on to my next point. So we've done the international break. Stay fit, stay strong. Yeah. When you come back, we have to play Brighton. But before we talk about that game, we are going to talk about Brighton. I would like to know, what is Klopp's best 11, right? Because I don't think any of us know, do we? We trust him. We trust whatever he does, yeah? Whatever he does, we trust that man. But every team seems to be different quite a lot, and he changes it dynamically, and he's had really good success with the subs that he's brought on, and we are starting to get players back now. I think that Jota is not back for the Brighton game, but could potentially be back for the game after.
Yeah, mate. Well, yeah, around United, I think is
and the same. I think it's the same for Trent.
Yeah. Trent and Jota are in the same conversation of like, maybe we'll see there.
And then we've got Alisson back, right?
I don't know if he's fully back. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
See. Yeah. Scary lad. So go ahead.
The thing is, you look at Ali and go, half fit Ali. You go, just another week.
Yeah, definitely.
I love that, innit?
Like, I agree. Especially the way Kelly's playing, lad. You just leave him in goal, lad. If Alisson's not fully ready, leave him there, lad. Same with Trent, lad. If he's not fully ready, leave him there so he can come back and have an impact. So best 11. Is Alisson going to be back? Probably not.
I mean, if it's talking best 11, then. But is it for the game? Yeah, I mean, with what he's got.
Yeah. So going into the Brighton game, what are we going to play?
Kelleher. Okay. Yeah.
Kelly
flying.
Kelly in goal.
Yeah.
Left back. Robbo.
Yeah, Robbo. He's fully back now, playing for Scotland, all that. Yeah. Defo.
And then we're gonna have Virgil. Obviously, don't get injured, but come back. Are we gonna play Quansah? Konate's not back either, is he?
No.
This is why we're having this conversation right now, because there's so many injuries. We need to see what we can do against the Brighton team. By the way, that we struggle against. We do not do well against this team, lad. So Quansah, it's gonna have to be in it.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, Quansah looks like Virg.
I know, it's scary,
young Virg, innit? And he's more athletic than Virg somehow.
More confident as well, I feel like. Like the boy's got like bags of confidence. I seen him on the wing a few weeks ago. Yeah, on the wing. And he was doing this like chopping and turning.
That massive, mazy runs.
I was like, "What are you doing, lad? But keep doing it because it's brilliant." But also, these young kids, lad, they're coming through now and they're so technical and gifted. It's not like footballers of 10 years ago. No. It just keeps evolving over and over and over.
And he looks effortless as well, doesn't he? Effortless on the ball, so composed. It is like Virgil, but with like longer legs.
He's 19, lad, and he's playing against fellas that are big units of men, lad. You know, like Haaland, he played against Haaland, lad.
I know.
Like, he's done incredibly well. There's another player, another one that's done so well. I do want to give a shout out to Joe Gomez as well, because I feel like he does deserve a little shout there.
He's a utility man at the moment, isn't he? And he is like, and he's even for England, it's like, Joe will fill in somewhere. I think that like that's probably going to hinder him going forward, innit? But I think I'm happy that he's found a little place for himself in the squad, because he is like our go-to, or whatever, whoever's unfit or whatever system we're going to play. Yeah, and he's all right in the midfield when he drops in. He's all right.
He's doing all right. He's doing an okay job of it. Yeah,
it's good.
He's our new James Miller. So on the right then, are we going to have Joe Gomez or are we going to have Conor Bradley? Bradley is. Me, yeah. I agree, lad. I'm so sorry, guys. Honestly, Bradley's just that good.
Sorry, Joe.
He just is. So backline is Kelly, Robbo, Trent, Virgil, Quansah and Bradley. And then in our midfield, it's got to be Endo, right? Endo is in that number 6.
The warrior.
Yeah, we love him. Every Scouse loves that kid so far, lad. He's been wonderful for
Gum
us.
shield in.
Warrior, lad. Proper little Scouse Japanese fella.
Love it.
And then centre mids, we got Szoboszlai and Mache.
Yeah, it's got to be, yeah.
I
think that's the only one who picks it, like, that's the 3. Yeah, that's the 3, innit? That's the best.
I don't mind that midfield, you know, everyone's been talking about that midfield. I think that is a lovely little tight midfield with different players in different spots. Dom, you've got as an attacking threat, you've got Macher, who's the all-round 8 lad, and then you've got Endo, who's just a destroyer as a number 6. I like that midfield, lad.
I think the combination is perfect. As you say, like, Szoboszlai can just go and do his thing, because he likes to just wander about, but he's got the fitness as well to cover that ground, like a bit of the Hendo sort of fitness and energy, and then Macher's got that quality, like that assist for Nunes.
Insane.
Last minute, I was like, oh, what is he doing? Taking a touch back. Oh, he's done that. Oh, yeah, it's in.
You could see it with the eyes in the back of his head as well, lad. It was insane, lad.
Little left weak foot chip as well.
And it was insane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, just so in case I haven't said it already, please like the video on your way in and give us a little comment and all that as well, because it's all very much appreciated. Thank you. Top of the line now, so we've got Mo Salah is back, right? Mo Salah, the mighty Mo, the miraculous Mo, the Mo Salah that we love. He's back, yeah. He
is, and he's looking a bit rusty, but
he's still scoring goals, which is mad.
Yeah, but that's what he does, isn't it? Even in a game when he's not performing the best, got a goal there.
Yeah,
he's got a goal. I know you can't take him off because he's got a goal in him.
He's ridiculous, lad. He's that, like, that's why we love Mo Salah, because even when he's at, honestly, even when he's at like 30%, he still scores more goals than strikers that are 100%. You know what I mean? Like, you look like some of the top strikers in the league. Where is he now in the top goal scoring? He's second or something, isn't he?
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, third.
That's mad.
Like that.
I know.
Anyway, he's missed a load of games as well.
But if I can say one thing to Mo, stop coming deep in it, because you come deep and you give the ball away and we look awful. And honestly, I'm just like, that's not your game, Mo. So just please
getting in behind.
Yeah,
keep doing that, lad. I think maybe Trent not being there for them balls to deliver as well. Conor Bradley's doing well, but I do think that's part of it, you know.
He's less on the shoulder now, isn't he? Because he knows that no one's going to play that blind pass. Maybe Macher will, actually.
Virgil will as well, like, but that right wing was massive.
Yeah.
So up front, Nunes.
Yeah, Nunes, big man.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah, wonderful, isn't he?
I know,
wonderful.
Love it. I don't know what he's going to do next. And did you see him volley the advertising board like a few weeks ago? After
I didn't see that.
Did you not see that? No. What goal was it? I can't remember the game, but like when he just come back from the foot pain he's had.
Yeah.
And the bruising and that, and he goes to right to the fans and just volleys the advertising board with his right foot. I'm like, you're a mad. I love it.
What are you doing, Nunes, lads? What are you doing, bro? You need to keep you fit, like, can't be volleying boards.
I know.
And then right on the left, it's gonna be Diaz, isn't it, lad?
Diaz, yeah.
It's a strong team still. Yeah, he is. He's wonderful. They're up and down that wing, mate. I genuinely think he's one of the best in the Premier League, carrying the ball on the wing when he's got space behind. Seen what he did against City, right? They're top class players. Rodri and Walker, and he turned them inside.
Walker,
they were on the deck, lad. Both of them were on the deck, like,
freeze frame, that.
Lad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
like the Suarez and like, you know, Vidic and Torres, leaving him in the dust.
Yeah, I know, sprawling everywhere. That's what he had them on toast, lad. So yeah.
And what about Gakpo then? Just I mean, like, he's not in the conversation for that, like, the strongest three, but he's decent. I mean, he got an assist, didn't he?
It's the same way that, like, you know, young Harvey Elliott has been phenomenal, lad. I actually think he's had such a curve.
I know, it's sad, that.
I know, and but he still doesn't get into the midfield right now. But that's not how football teams work. We know this, right? You can't just have one strong 11 and that's it. You need to have 22 very adaptable, dynamic players that are just as strong as one another, that they can interplace and go in when they need to, lad. That's what it's all about. And Harvey Elliott, Kelleher, Bradley, Quansah, all these type of players, and Gakpo, they're all of them type of players. That's why you need to keep them in the artillery, because they're very valuable in different ways. It's true, lad, honestly.
I know.
And so I don't see a conversation in my mind where it's like, oh, I'm going to go out so I can get first team football here, because the way we play football now, not everyone starts at the game. They don't, lads. So I'm happy for Gakpo to just sit on that bench, lad, and when he gets his chances, take them.
Yeah,
I really am.
Definitely.
And we're going to need them to do that, and we're going to need the players to step up because we've got Brighton, right? And I'm going to give you a stat about this fixture. It's terrible, this.
Doesn't sound good, does it already? Yeah.
In the last 10 matches, Liverpool have won against Brighton 3 of them games.
3?
Yep. We've drew 4 and lost 3. That's, bro.
Is that our poorest head record
it could
for the last? Yeah, definitely is.
I think it is, you know. They haven't got Trossard. That's a wonderful bonus, yeah. They haven't got Trossard who scored at hat-trick at bloody Anfield. Do you remember that?
Yeah, no.
Scatty.
Painful.
But going into it, they haven't been in the best of form this season. They really haven't. They've been conceding a ton of goals. We've seen against Roma, they got battered in Europe and they got knocked out of that. De Zerbi's been a little bit shaky in his performances himself. You'd see he's losing his head a little bit. They seem to be on and off. They're one of them teams that'll win 4-0, then lose 4-0.
I think that's the start of play, though, isn't it? Like it's the high risk footy that they play, and they back themselves on that sort of those little percentages of getting out those tight areas, and that I think that's why sometimes it'll go wrong. And like the plan B for that is just play a normal style of footy, which is just not what you want to do if you've been training all week in every game, and the whole season is all about you playing at the back. So I think a high pressing team, like us, should do better. But as you said, those stats don't fucking, you know.
De Zerbi seems to have our number. I don't know what it is, or not even De Zerbi, because Graham Potter was doing it as well. They just seem to have something against Liverpool. Maybe it's a mentality thing, and it's only been in the last 2-3 years, because before that we were zipping them, lad. We were getting
Brighton. Who've got Brighton? Yeah. Now it's like Brighton on the weekend.
It's dangerous for us, lad. The only thing that I'm really happy about is that it's at Anfield this time. Even their game that we played at their ground, we could have won that. We really could. I don't know if we missed a proper sitter. Do you remember the sitter that we missed?
I don't remember.
It was Szoboszlai, lad. We missed a proper heavy sitter. Or Gravenberch, it was. He hit the crossbar from like 2 yards out, lad. That was
smashed
good to make it 3-1, lad. Yeah. So we can't beat this team. It's in us. I just hope that the lads losing against Man United the other week gives them a massive kick up the arse, lad, to be like, we can lose it. We actually can, like, so we need to kick on. And I think that we can get it at Anfield. I don't know what my score prediction actually is.
Mine's always 3 or 4-0 every week. It is, honestly, yeah. In the pub, the lads are like, what is it, Joe? And it's like, that's 3 today, mate. Yeah. Because I think on our day we can.
3-1.
Yeah, I know. On our day we can. Honestly, like, we're unplayable sometimes, and this season, we haven't been because we conceded loads of early goals, but that's what it's about. Being a Liverpool fan in it is like the chaos, the heart attacks. You can't, like you were saying before, like everyone says that. You're gonna be like, I love it. Innit? There's no other way, innit? Like the England thing, like watching England and that, like boring footy. That's why I don't watch it that often, because I'm just like, it just zaps me energy. Where's the risk in that, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's not footy.
It's true, lad.
I know. Love it.
I can't watch that crap myself. And it's true, lad. You know what? I'm not taking away from any achievements that anyone else has ever got, but it does feel, if we did win the league at the end of the season,
that one behind you there,
it feels, I know, beautiful thing right there.
Look at it.
If we did win the league, it just feels like it would feel better having done it the way we have. The same way that winning that Champions League when we were 3-0 down and coming back to draw 3-3 and then win on penalty, it just felt better than it would have if we won 3-0. It's just that triumph and getting that success over that adversity. And I just feel like Liverpool do that to our supporters, do that to themselves. And teams like Man City don't usually do that. They do sometimes, they do, with us pushing them, but they seem to just steamroll everybody, don't they? Because they're that good, they're unbelievable, they really are.
You can never write them off, can you, as well? And that's horrible to say. No. And I know that, like, just they are so good. And we are going to talk about that, don't worry. We are going to mention that as well, because that's a big fixture coming into the weekend, and it's going to have a massive impact on our season as well. So, right, give us a score prediction, Joe, lad. For Brighton. Brighton, 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool, We don't concede, no.
That's what you say. You're saying they're hit and miss, mate. I think they're going to miss. So there you go.
Let's hope. I'm going to give Liverpool a 2-1. It's Anfield. I feel like we can get over the line. We've struggled against this team for the last 3 years or something, and I just want to get the 3 points the same way we have all season. So come on, Liverpool, beat these Brightons. What do they call it? The Seagulls, lad? Beat the Seagulls. Like, no, Lavbird's better.
Are we going to go 1-0 down and then
probably that's what Liverpool's scoreline of the season is 3-1. That's my scoreline of the season, lads. 3-4-1. So, moving on. We're going to talk about that game that's happening. It's not our team, but it's still going to impact our team massively. Man City v Arsenal, lad. What a tie this is going to be.
I know, probably, first impression, we want to draw, don't we? But actually, you're like, probably City loss is better for the long run. I mean, I know we've only got so many games left, but it's like, do you wish Arsenal 3 points and then hope City, just I don't know.
It's so
I hate it. Yeah.
You need to tell us in the comments what exactly what result you want from the Man City Arsenal game, because we can't quite make up our minds. The way that Arsenal are playing at the moment is to be scared of. Believe me, they are playing the best football in the league, and they are next up to the way they're playing. We've seen it with Liverpool, we've seen it with Mo, Bobby and Salah, the way they played. That's what they're doing now. They're scoring bags of goals, they're defending well with people like Virgil, and they've got Saliba, that's their version. They've got Gabriel, they're a good team.
Yeah.
And so what he's saying there is, do we want City to knock the stuffing out of them, to take some confidence out of take some wind out of their sails? Or do we want that though? Because if City get right behind us, we know they're sharks, lad. So they can come right for us and hunt us down and might put us under pressure. So it's very difficult to think, what do we actually want from this? In my mind, I want a draw, because I still feel like Arsenal fans are going into this game going, we're going to win this.
Yeah.
And I totally understand why you're saying that, because the team's playing insane. And you've already beat them this season, so I get it. But I don't want that. I still feel like City, everyone writes them off every single year, and they always prove people wrong. That's what the West at, lad. They always do it, similar to us. That's what we do. People write us off, we prove them wrong.
I know.
And so you can never say going into a game, this City team is going to lose, because they've proven it time after time. And it's no disrespect to Arsenal, it's just history. I'm just going on history and what they've done. They've done it to us. We've lost the league by 1 point about 75 million times, lad. You know what I mean?
I know, too many times. But you can't write City off, and that's why I'm like, I kind of think a City win, an Arsenal win would probably be better in the long run. Because I think, but then Arsenal are playing the best football they've ever played, probably. Do you know what I mean? I know Wenger was great and all that, but like now they've got a proper Liverpool style.
Numbers,
and I mean Saka and that, and like Trossard coming in, doing great for them, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then that man on the wing, Martinelli, he's brilliant. He looks unplayable sometimes, doesn't he?
Saka as well. He's got his own Nando's sauce now because he's that saucy at the moment. You know what I mean? Like the team is really good, but I don't.
2-1 City win for me.
I need a draw, me lad. I do. I think we need them both to drop points. That's the only way that this is going to benefit Liverpool in my mind, simply because I do feel like all of us are going to drop points after this game as well. It's quite difficult to get the run in and say who's going to be top, because all three teams have got to go to United. We've got Arsenal, Liverpool got to go to United. All three teams have got to play Spurs. All three teams have got to play Aston Villa again. Like the run that we actually have is terrifying. One big fixture that I'm looking at, I'm not going to talk about it in depth, but one fixture that I'm looking at for Arsenal is Old Trafford away. Second to last game of the season. That's one that they could drop points on, lad. It is. So for me, I just need both of them teams to drop points to give us a little bit of leeway, lad, because I do think we've got a point drop on us as well, lad. It could be this Sunday. You don't know, lad.
I know.
Like it's scary. Like we've got to go to Old Trafford, lad. We haven't beat them this season, mate. We can drop points, we can. So we've just got to hope that they take points off each other, lad. That's the way I see it now. It is. I've clarified it. We need a draw, lad.
No, as you say there, I think like everyone's got to drop points, but look at City, and as you said before, I think City could go and just not drop any points. So that's why I'm sort of,
I know exactly think what you mean, lads.
I think an Arsenal win, and then hopefully they drop a few, and then City could just roll. Seven in a row. What is it? 7 games left for them? Is it 7? 6?
Is it 7? No, they've got more than 7 games, lad. They've got like 8 or 9.
There you go.
Yeah,
right.
I think we've got 10 and they've got 10, and Arsenal got 10, I think, or 9, something like that. It's been a lot of games, yeah. It's a lot of football that we talk about all the time. Gets all mixed up in that.
Too many.
But yeah, I think, Joe. So you wanna Arsenal win?
Yeah, I don't, but yeah, I think I do, yeah.
And we all know his reasoning, I understand it. For myself, I would like a draw. Can you both just take points off each other and give us a breather, please? It's been horrible, this. I just want to be top of the league. Go away.
Yeah, so we won 3 sending-offs, 4 permanent injuries.
Yeah. Even sending off to Pep Guardiola and Arteta as well. Get them to have a little scrap, lad, and then he gets sent off, yeah?
Love it.
Nice. We're nearly at the end of the show. Please throw a like in and a comment in. It's all very much appreciated. It helps us massively. We are going to talk about, just very quickly before we go, the Legends Game, because we always like to talk about the Legends Game, lad.
Oh, Torres.
Yeah, how cool is that? He's a hench now, by the way, isn't he? See him? Little unit, lad.
I think I like the inside trainer more than the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I was just but that Gonzalez loves it, doesn't he? As well?
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't he that good when he was playing? Do you know what I mean?
It is, lad.
I know.
It's the way it is.
In his older age, he's like the proper veteran legend match in here. I know, love it.
Gerrard as well, and his Black Predators, lad, and the new Liverpool kit was just glorious to see, wasn't it?
I know. Like, honestly, I mean, in that picture of like Torres knee sliding and Gerrard's just like jogging, coming to celebrate in front of the Kop, and I was like, wow.
Nostalgia at its finest, isn't it?
I know, Gerrard and Torres, mate. Oh my god,
beautiful. It really was. And I think they won the game. It was 4-2 in the end.
Yeah, I think comfortably. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
they went 2-0 down. Yeah. Done the real Liverpool thing. Go 2 goals down, lad, and then come back and win 4-2.
Yeah, they were walking it in at the end.
Yeah.
Especially in Legends Game, they just walk in. Gerrard strolling.
Yeah, just a little ping in there, lad. I didn't see many pings from him, bless him, but
There's a few.
There was a few, yeah.
Not like there was one switch, but he didn't need to make it, but he did because he was at Anfield.
Yeah, he's like, got me breads on, lad, you know what I mean? Yeah, back exactly. At Anfield and that. But anyway, yeah, great game. And I think that's the end of the show now, lads. We've talked about everything we need to talk about.
Good stuff.
Let us know what you think about Michael Elwood's priorities, what team you think we should start against Brighton, and what you think the score's going to be, and what you want from Man City v Arsenal, because that's a very tasty tie, and I'll definitely be watching that. I'm looking forward to me Sunday, lad. Are you looking forward to yours?
Oh, I can't wait, mate.
No, it's going to be a good one. Let's hope that we stay top of the league. On your way out, give us a like, give us a comment. Thank you for watching very much. This has been Joe, a Scouse goalkeeper. The Scouser, it's first time ever being a full Scouser. Sorry, Gilly, but it's true.
More often.
Yeah. Nice to see you, everybody. Bye. Have a good one.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check out the rest of the channel too. There's other stuff you'll enjoy for sure.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous dads.
Come on.